What's going on, guys? My name is Jordan, and welcome to my Flippin' life. So today we ended up getting 2 new Halloween props. So I've told you I'm going to be purchasing as much stuff as I can, a few new things, and in the last video I told you I had ordered some and just waiting on them to show up. So today they finally showed up. They've taken a little bit of time to get here. This box is huge, so I kind of understand why, but also the seller took a little while to actually ship it out. So I got a little skeleton dog, which I'll show you. That's pretty cool. And it's from a YouTuber that we all know if you're in the Halloween realm of things here. But this other one that I'm opening up right now is absolutely massive. I'm gonna have to look it up to see how to set this thing up, but it's sweet. Let's check this out. This box is absolutely enormous, but this is the Home Depot Headless Horseman animatronic. The seller said everything works. They bought it, I think they said 3 or 4 years ago, and they've used it for Halloween, obviously. It's not, doesn't look too bad a shape from what I can see just opening the box here. Yeah, I mean, like, these little things are broke, but that's just really thin plastic, so that's kind of to be expected. Even on the new stuff, they're all messed up, but that's not a really important piece. I'm not too worried about that. What I am worried about is the mechanisms and all the electronics and sounds. The dude said it all works, and it's super loud, and everything, all that stuff works. So we shall see. So I want to get this thing built, check it out, and go from there. And I just picked this up. So skeleton dog, that was pretty cool. My neighbor has one. My little one absolutely loves it. So I figured I'd pick this up. And as soon as I opened the box, she was howling and barking and acting like a dog. So it was pretty funny. But this came from Haunt Former. So thanks, Mac. My kids love it. And that's all that matters. And I got this guy still sitting here, the executioner or death row. Other ones sitting back there yet. I haven't picked those up. But I got this guy too. I haven't set this one up. I haven't really had time. I got it like Thursday or Friday. It finally showed up. But it's the Cauldron Creep. I believe this is from Morris Costumes. I think that's who makes this. But he's super awesome. I've been wanting him for a few years. Got this at a pretty good deal. So we'll see. I guess the seller said that one of the arms is messed up, but he kind of fixed it with some tape. So I got to pull this all out of the box and check it out. But said other than that, everything works as it should. But the thing is like super creepy. I mean, the chest plate, look at that. That looks gnarly. And the skull. Over here. Should have just left it out. I already had it out. This is his actual head. I mean, just look at the texture. And it's so wicked looking. Super cool. I've been wanting this guy for probably 2 or 3 years now and finally got him. So pretty excited about that. Especially that too. This Headless Horseman, I've been extremely pumped about getting this guy. I've been looking for him for probably 3 years for one to pop up either on Marketplace cheap or eBay or Mercari or somewhere. And either when I had the extra cash for one, nothing popped up, or just nothing ever popped up. And this is weird because Two of them popped up within 2 days. I missed the first one. I was kind of lollygagging, and the head mechanism on it didn't work. So the head of the horse is supposed to turn side to side, and that didn't work. So I was kind of hesitant on pulling the trigger on buying that, and I didn't. And this one popped up the next day, and I ended up purchasing this one. Haggled a little bit, and the guy accepted my offer. A little bit more money than I wanted to pay, but this it showed up. It was like a new seller, so I was extremely skeptical on buying it, but I know they have things in place for such things as that to happen. So I'm gonna get this thing all unboxed, figure out how to get it all put together, and try it out. Stay tuned. All right, like usual, getting a little ahead of myself, starting to assemble it. Found a video on YouTube. There's no directions on this thing, so I found a video on YouTube, and I'm looking at getting this thing all set up. I'll show you what I got so far and all the pieces and parts. Okay, so this is what I have so far. We have the base, the main pole here, and the two hind legs. Over here we have the pants and the clothing, like the shirt and stuff. The thing for the horse, I don't know what that's called. And his cape. You got his boots, his front legs, 3 pieces here, which is like arms, the shoulder form. Over here's the actual body of the horse and all the mech. And here we got the horse's head, and it even has the fog tube, which the other one I was looking at, I don't think had the fog tube, so that's pretty sweet. And then we have the pumpkin head and then the adapter. So we're gonna keep building here and see what all we end up with here. Stay tuned. All right, so that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. The video I found was kind of choppy, and they didn't really set this thing up like all that great in their video. They kind of was skipping steps, so kind of had to figure it out myself. So I think I got it. Some of the mechanisms were kind of bound up, so I had to get underneath there and kind of get all the, I don't know, the gear. The motor seemed kind of weak in it, but I mean, it's old, I understand. But everything is seems to be moving now. I switched a couple things around, and it seems to be working. So let's check it out. So here it is, all set up. This thing is massive. It is huge, and now I gotta like tear it all apart to put it away, but definitely needs a lot of counterweight. As you can see, it's like lifting up, falling backwards, because all the weight is, they try to center it, but it's not quite centered. There's a lot of weight right there. It's huge. And I gotta put some new like Velcro to hold this on here. Obviously, like that one is all exposed. The Velcro is no good. There'd be a sensor. And the legs, I was trying to figure out what this random wire went to, and it goes to the fog machine setup. Like it plugs into the back, then it has your button, and then it plugs into the fog machine. I obviously don't need that. I can just put the adapter to the fog machine and go to town with that. Because the tube, I think the tube ends up somewhere in the head and it comes out in the mouth. I do believe so. And again, like I need more Velcro. I think I got the pants on backwards or something. I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna tear it back apart, but I just wanted to get it all hooked up and see if it works. But I mean, look at that box. That thing is huge. The thing is like 4 foot. It's massive. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn this thing on and show you what he does. See if everything is free flowing again.
When the wind keeps you up at night and you hear what you think is the cracking of the trees, don't believe what your parents tell you. For it is I riding in the dark. I told you that the dead do not stay on the ground, and I am living proof. Time for you to run along, lest I use your fresh head to replace my jack-o'-lantern. I seek vengeance for the ones who took my head and left me in that shallow grave. And revenge is a meal best served cold. I suggest you not stand in my way. It is only you. Allow me to light your way with my jack-o'-lantern head. Have you seen my real head lying around? I didn't think so. I wouldn't be caught dead in a dismal place like this.
So I'm gonna go ahead, shut the lights off, show you what it looks like.
So run for your life and do not look back. When the wind keeps you up at night and you hear what you think is the cracking of the trees, don't believe what your parents tell you. For it is I riding in the dark. I seek vengeance for the ones who took my head and left me in that shallow grave. And revenge is a meal best served cold. I suggest you not stand in my way.
So as you can see, it does work. It all seems to be working fine. A little slow, but a little slow and sluggish. But it all seems to be working, and this thing is huge. This thing is absolutely awesome. I love it. I've been wanting this for a really long time. And now, it's here in my own display, along with all this crap up at the ceiling, all the stuff sitting over there. Now we have this. No idea where I'm going to put this big guy in the display this year, but I'm super pumped I have this. It's going to probably be a big part of the haunt this year. And it's probably going to end up in my graveyard. I have the Home Depot Headless Horseman from 2021. So probably, I don't know. This is definitely going outside this year, for sure. I don't know if I'm going to use the other one. You kind of have two of them. That kind of is dumb to me to be so repetitive. But this is so cool. I'm so glad I bought this. This is awesome. It's huge. I've always wanted one. My neighbor down the road has one, and I absolutely love this guy. So if you find one, definitely pick it up. This thing's super cool. It's nice and loud. It works. Everything lights up. I'm pretty happy with it. So, like I said, with the fog machine, the tube hanging down the bottom, I'll just hook my fog machine up to it. Or I'll get another one for this year and use one for the graveyard and one for this guy. And I think that's going to be super cool because all my fog machines are on a remote. So I can just stand around and hit the fog machine. Yeah, this thing's awesome. It's huge. It's 8 feet, I think it is. Something like that. 7 foot, 8 foot. I don't know. It's big. It's wicked. I love it. But anyway, that's going to conclude this video. Sorry I didn't show you setting it up. I was trying to watch a video and set it up at the same time. and so I can't really film and watch a video and put it together. So I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned because we're gonna unbox some more stuff.